Come on, refresh.
Let's get
refresh.
into it.
Start GG, go faster. Start GG, go faster.
I have deduced that, KelltiK. Thank you, though.
Alright, game number 1 starting off on Fire Temple.
Yeah, Drifter Paco. I expect to see a lot of combos in this game.
To be honest, I'm expecting the combos to sort of die out pretty quick just because of the fact that, like, Lee's usually requires, like, a lot of platforms to keep things going.
That is true.
He's barely making it back from that.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? That was a pretty good read, just bad spacing. Yeah, I do
leescano
like...
threatening the ledge trump, that's not typically a useful option in this game.
I do like Drifter's up B just because it's so good at just covering all that space above him.
But like, so
Nicely done!
Yeah, good down air there from KelltiK. This game basically even, but we have seen leescano do 101 combo plenty of times.
I appreciate the burst to just get out of that situation immediately. Ooh. Not caught by, like, the burst. KelltiK actually doing, like, a decent job of just stepping back there, but...
Ooh!
Oof.
That looks like some bad DI there from KelltiK.
I actually don't know. I'm not sure
I don't think that should have
yeah,
killed.
that was bad DI, actually.
Maybe no DI, but I don't think that would have killed with good DI.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out, Burbsy. Drop a follow if you are so inclined. I stream tournaments that are frequently but not always this unhinged.
What do you mean unhinged? This is content, baby!
This may be content, but it is not hinged content.
Oh. Hinged content? I was trying to come up with something clever, but my mind is blanking. It's too late at night.
Anyway, last talk here. leescano going deep with the SPD. And KelltiK not able to recover?
That was unfortunate.
Could have. But like, shit, who was ready to recover from that?
Honestly, that might have caught me off guard too.
Like, leescano just SPD'd you toward the blast zone. What are you gonna do about that? Also, thank you for the follow, Perpsy. I do appreciate it.
With the exception of one GIF, I have realized we have a theme going on, and that is water.
Yep. Next match.
I'm gonna take a quick sip. Speaking of.
Yeah, you should drink water if it's like absurd temperatures and no AC.
It's like 30 degrees in this room right now.
That sounds awful. I've just lived next to my AC for the past few weeks.
I've got a fan blowing on me from across the room, but it's not doing enough.
When it's blowing warm air at you, that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true. Right,
I didn't update the scoreboard, but you can imagine that's a 1 next to leescano's name.
Yeah, it works for me. This is game 2. Look at the combo.
Yeah.
Bursting counterattack, but immediately back in the blender. Nice burst after the down air.
This Paco goes so hard.
Really does.
Like,
Lee's Paco is legitimately, if you asked me, like, what is the coolest thing that you can see in Brawlout? It's Lee's Paco.
it's not
Like, look at this. Look at how fancy
It's not
this
my
is.
apocalypse accidentally timing people out in friendlies.
No, definitely not. Get that out of here. Never speak of this again. We're trying to get people hyped up.
Timeouts are hype.
Don't you dare say timeouts are hype. I knew it was
They
coming.
are though.
No.
Okay, genuinely, Brawlout timeouts are really fucking hype. Remember the hypest clip ever to happen in Brawlout where the timer was hitting 0?
Yeah, okay, so timeouts can be hype when the game is coming down to the wire. If the game's not, like, dead even.
My apocalypse doesn't time people out when it's not even. Like, it's gonna be last hit. I did have a match.
Anyway, KelltiK.
I want to say it was versus KelltiK, where I was 1% below him and popped rage with about 11 seconds left.
Please, why'd you have to style like that?
That's just
Oh, that was
legitimately
rough.
good with the meteor cancel changes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh. That was savage, though. Because, like,
Oh, you can see
they
them?
had so much time. Because, like, Rage was running. To just
Yeah.
walk over there.
And game 3.
All right. Running. No, not
The
running it
Acolyte.
back. Oh, we
The
get it.
only character that
Acolyte.
like this. I don't want to say it has more sauce than the Paco, but I don't want to say it has less sauce than the Paco.
leescano has a habit of taking like very slow characters and making them look like they move.
He's slippery.
I was trying not to say it.
I wasn't.
For those of you who don't know, it's just kind of like a meme at this point that whenever we try to describe leescano's movement, it's just slippery.
Yeah, like
We never come up with anything else.
I mean, I understand it at this point. I used to not realize it, but he doesn't walk, he doesn't run. He wave dashes everywhere he needs to go. And wave dashes constant speed, it doesn't matter if your character's slow. And I've also tried picking up a couple of these characters. My Acolyte and Ripjack are like, okay, but it's hard to wave dash this
KelltiK's
much
still alive.
and this consistently do things out of it.
Ooh. See, there we go. That's a pretty good upbeat. Get
Like-
back on the stage with that. And dead.
I cracked the riddle of how leescano does it, and I'm still just as impressed.
Yeah, no. I agree. Just like, no, if you, it doesn't take a genius to figure out how leescano moves the way that they do, but like,
Yeah, he's just so good at it.
it's-
Like,
yeah, genuinely.
it is true that wave
yeah.
dash is the best
leescano-
micro spacing and macro spacing tool in Brawlout.
I have to say though, I appreciate leescano trying really, really hard to like throw out the eye shot just a tiny bit early, because like leescano was trying to avoid it getting shot by laser or reflected.
Yeah. I mean, it can only
Because
get shot by
either
laser
one
right at
nullifies it.
startup. Weird interaction that you can clank out any projectile with another projectile at, like on the first couple frames of its existence.
Yeah. Oh, that might do it, and it does.
And for whatever reason, the Falco laser that freezes was not deemed